And as I mentioned to you earlier, if you think about like what gives somebody power in any context, it's three things. It's pattern recognition. So if I'm great at running businesses as I am today, pretty good at it, it's like I recognize there's only so many patterns. I know what to do. I can anticipate, not react. I can grow it. If you're great in, let's say, the stock market, you know to recognize patterns. If you're great with music, you recognize patterns. If you're great spiritually, you recognize patterns. But the second skill is you don't just recognize them, you can use them. Mm. And then the third skill is when you've recognized and used enough patterns, you start to create them. Mm-hmm. And that's a different dimension of what's going on. So in this book, you really start to see that humanity changed when we recognized the pattern of the seasons. Mm. As soon as we understood seasons, we didn't have to be wandering through the desert anymore, searching for things. We could stay, we could grow crops, because we found out if you plant in the winter, it doesn't matter how hard you work, nothing happens. But when you know the right time to plant, when you know how to do the right thing at the right time, then all of a sudden humanity grew into communities and cities and states and everything else. Well, we have also seasons of our life. So, in some of the traditional, let's say, Indian philosophies, I'm sure you know, we can look at these 4 stages, mm-hmm. but we can look at it and say, the first 20 years of your life, roughly, you're primarily learning and taking things in. Some of us had to work at 5 years old and so forth, but overall, that's how it is. From 20 to 40, that's springtime. Summer, you're figuring out who you are. Okay, they told me all this crap, nobody tested it. Do I really believe that? Does it really work? I now have real relationships. I think I'm invincible. Maybe I'm not. If I discover 20 to 40 is this massive growth period in your life. And if you grow during that time, 40 to 60 is really a reaping time, right? It's like the fall and the autumn and things come together and things go great. And then from 60 to 80 and maybe 80 on, if you have an extended winter, that's the winter time where now you get to be kind of an elder.